Jake Paul has been riding high since defeating MMA legend Anderson Silva via unanimous decision. The victorious outcome improved his record to 6-0. During their pre-fight press conference, the Spider agreed to join the problem child in forming an MMA fighters union in case the latter won. At the post-fight presser, Silva revealed that he plans to uphold his bet with Paul. Anderson Silva plans to uphold his bet with Jake Paul to organize an association for MMA fighters. Full video. Jake and I can do something huge. Anderson Silva plans to uphold his bet with Jake Paul to organize an association for MMA fighters. Paul Silva. Full video. bit.ly/3GW8UJ4 Jake and I can do something huge. Anderson Silva plans to uphold his bet with Jake Paul to organize an association for MMA fighters. Paul Silva. Full video. bit.ly/3GW8UJ4 https://t.co/bullradisiwim. UFC Hall of Famer Georges St. Pierre, who worked on the broadcast, recently revealed that his UFC contract had expired. He also got fans excited by saying that hell never say never to a potential return to combat sports. Upon finding out about St. Pierre's contract status, Paul sent out a tweet asking the former two-division UFC champion to join his newest venture. Freedom. Georges, we need to sit down and talk about the United Fighters Association. Georges St. Pierre supports Jake Paul's vision for MMA Fighters Union. Jake Paul has been outspoken on the mistreatment of UFC athletes and has said on numerous occasions that the fighters are underpaid. It's no secret that Georges St. Pierre and Anderson Silva have a lot of influence in the sport, and so, fighters may trust the United Fighters Association if both MMA legends are involved. During a media scrum last week, St. Pierre explained why he feels a fighters union could be inevitable in MMA. It's not a question of if it should happen a union, it's a question of when it will happen. It will happen because it happened in boxing, it happened in basketball, in hockey, in all professional sports. And mixed martial arts, unfortunately it's a young sport. I mean, not new as it was 20 years ago, but it's still relatively young. Sooner or later, it will happen. A fighters union in MMA has been a hot topic for many years. There have been other attempts to form a fighters association in the past, but they were unsuccessful and plans fell through. Rush added that even though there's a small number of fighters that are well off when they retire, many fighters aren't so lucky. You only hear about the guys that make it, like Conor McGregor, Khabib, Georges St. Pierre, who made a lot of money, and we left the sport healthy and good, but the truth is that most of the guys, 99.9% of the guys, it's a horror movie, it's a bad ending to their career. I feel for these guys, and sooner or later there will be a new union that will create certain kind of program to help a lot of the fighters. Check out the full media scrum.